talking to this girl, and she told me that she has 3 children, but she prefers a man with no kids. And I straight up told her that's selfish. That's selfish because she said she had 2 baby daddies. You already took 2 men down, took 2 out the game. Why should you get the man with no kids? Baby, leave somebody for us. Why we gotta take everybody? No, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I feel like the people with no kids should be reserved for the people with no kids. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm really not trying to hear that. But you already had your shot. I'm sorry. You already had your shot. You made 2 men a baby dad. You should be going to go pick up somebody else's baby dad. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Why are you shouting so loud? I'm trying to listen to something.
Since the conversation is single women, single mothers dating or wanting to date men without children, I'm absolutely dating, and my man doesn't have a child. And any man that I date won't have a child. You know why? Because we got life to live. Once you have a child, you gotta sit down. I sat down for 5 years.
Stop talking so loud.
This one right next to me just turned 6. I got things to do, all right? Make haste while the sun's shining. We gotta get this bag. You dig what I'm saying? I like to live, all right? One and done.
I don't want to be pregnant. I don't want to give birth to a child and split my vagina to my butthole. Like,
it doesn't always split to your butthole.
but there's a chance. There's a percentage of a chance, and that's enough for me.
You did write this list that went very viral a few years back. 117 reasons why you don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
The conversation around that list.
The list.
But there's been so many conversations over the past few years around being childless by choice, the reasons and decisions as to why women make to not want to have kids. What made you write the list?
I was sick of people telling me their opinion about why my choice was wrong. I would be somewhere and people ask me the most in-depth, they're like, why? And it's not an appropriate time to have a conversation about the fact that my dad committed. I had to cut my whole family off. My partner's dad also died of cancer and he's cut his family off. It's not the time and the place to get so deep into the real reasons why I don't want to personally have kids.
Yeah.
I found a time in my life where I've got peace and happiness, and I don't intend on changing that now.
Have y'all noticed that a man will date a woman with children quicker than a woman would date a man with children? Right? So if you got a single dad or a dude that has a child and you have a woman that doesn't have any children, most of the time you're like, nah, not dealing with that. I'd rather a man that has no children at all so we can build together. A man is more quick to be like, you know what? I'm going to take her as she is. And you got a lot of men out here nowadays on social media like, nah, I ain't dating no woman with kids because I ain't taking care of nobody else's kids. But for the most part, that man that said that ends up dealing with a woman with children. Because all the goddamn women got kids now, especially if they're over a certain age, they got children. All right, 30, 40 years old, you got kids. And then it's questionable, why you ain't got no kids and you this age? Oh, I was waiting. I don't know. But at the end of the day, a woman would not date a man with children quicker than a man will date a woman with children. Am I bugging? Or is that the truth?
One thing I'm starting to realize as a woman, I've always thought I wanted to be married. I do. It's weird. I always wanted to be married and have kids, but I'm getting to a point in my life where I'm just like, do I want to be somebody's wife? Do I have the capacity to show up for this man and love this man? And right now, the answer is no. And I think I have to really be honest with myself. I don't have that capacity to show up to be a wife at this moment. I love my career. I'm just starting off with my own practice. I want to travel the world. you know. And I feel like as a man, they might be like, well, you're doing your own thing, and it doesn't seem like you have time for me. And that is very much the truth. So I think as women, sometimes we just got to be honest. If we're not ready yet, it's okay to not be ready.
You know, talk my piece on this. I ain't gonna be too long. So apparently, it was a woman I seen on Instagram. She was saying that the women with baby daddies who already had kids by a man or multiple men should stay away from men that don't have kids. Lead the childless men for women who don't have one, and that's just not the problem. You know, women or people in general always want to attack the person that's not the problem. The problem is maybe the childless mothers are the problem. You know, the way they talk, and, you know, I'm never going to approach a man, and I'm not going to do this for a man. Why would I beg a man? Having a man is embarrassing. I don't want to be married. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. You know, I'm going to be useless. A man should cash at me to be with me. Oh, he should pay for everything. Oh, when I meet him, he should pay my rent and shit like that. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, right? And thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to be a mother. Okay, guess what? Why would a man want to marry you and you don't want to be a mother? You don't want to start a family. The point of marriage is to take two families and build on whatever already been built and build it greater and build it bigger. That's the point of it. There's no point of us getting married unless we're going to have a family. There's no point. That's why I never understood gay marriages. What's the point? We're not going to have a biological kid. What's the point of us getting married? I get it. You want to have my health benefits, and that's a part of it. But in general, it's more of an indictment on you as a woman. Y'all really think that guys are supposed to kiss your ass. See, a lot of those baby mothers, they get desperate. Ninjas already know baby mothers ain't got much time. I'm a crack. When I see a baby mama and I already know I'm a crack. And guess what? If she on some bullshit, I'm just going to flip her like a flapjack and move on to the next one. They understand they got to be more aggressive. They understand that they got to be nicer. But another thing a lot of guys ain't going to point out, most of these women are super duper masculine. So you see a lot of these women that have children, and you get to see them on the feminine side with their children. You get to see them, you know, be patient, be loving, be caring. Most of these women, they gonna show you that they can pack three razor blades in their mouth. They gonna show you that they can throw a left hook. They gonna show you they can play 2K before they gonna show you that they feminine. So when you see a woman in action and she's with her children, she's being feminine. In a world where most women don't know how to be soft, even when they want to manipulate you for something, they don't know how to be soft and loving when it comes to, ask you for something. They just flat out, ask you for a drink. Oh, buy me a drink, nigga. They don't even know how to be soft no more. So when a lot of dudes see women with their children and be in mommy mode, that's the only time you see a lot of these women being feminine. It's an indictment on single women without children that you can't get a man. Are you not? Y'all out every Saturday. But if you don't want to be a mother, you don't want to be a mother. You don't want to cook. You don't want to clean. You don't want to do nothing for a man. What's the point? Now, a single mother might be like, I got to cook and clean anyway. So I already cook. Here goes some food. I cook for the kids. I make sure you got some food. She got one up on you. She might be in a position where she need this nigga to survive. So she got to go get a man to survive. And they pull out all the extra stops. She didn't, cook for him. She didn't let him clap the cheek. She didn't wash his balls off, wash them off, because she know. Women know exactly how to keep a man. Let me just keep it a beam. Women know exactly how to get and keep a man. They do. Women without children, and there's such a complaint about it. Guess what? Oh, I'm glad I ain't got no kids. I never push a baby out. Being a mother is and I never want to be a mother. Guess what? Then keep it moving. Keep it moving. Y'all leave some for us. How about you go get what you want? Women always want a handout. Go get what you want. Y'all know how to shoot y'all shot. Y'all single because y'all won't be aggressive. Y'all created this Me Too movement. Everybody tagged along that Me Too movement. And, everybody tagged along that Me Too movement. And then now, you know, guys don't want to talk to y'all. You hold the door open for you. Women don't say thank you. Women, you know, locking their doors when guys walk by, putting their head down. You can't give a woman a compliment. The women are very belligerent, very masculine. It was a story that somebody sent me in Detroit. You know, I don't know where in Detroit, West Side, East Side, whatever. And the guy tried to holler at the girl. He tried to holler at the girl. And she went to go tell her 50-year-old Brad. He came in there and they stabbed the brother to death. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all just too disrespectful. Don't want to speak to nobody. RBF, resting bitch face. The disposition is nasty. You meet somebody, they want you to pay a bill, do this, do that. I mean, anybody got time for that, dog? How about you just focus on going to tell guys and be more aggressive towards the guys? Go shoot your shot. Y'all don't want good men. Y'all want the baby daddies. Y'all want the celebrity men. The men that's already taken up. The guys that's going to cheat on you. The guys that's going to put their hands on you. You know, the tricks y'all be wanting, the tricks that's going to pay all the bills and all that. They don't commit. There's no long-term commitment to that. Tricks like variety too. Believe some single mother, seeing some kids. Y'all don't want them guys with kids. Almost over half the black men population don't have children. Y'all don't want them. Y'all want men that women already want. God, trust and believe me. That good man, you ain't gonna want to be on that good man program. That's a fact. Y'all lazy. Y'all don't want to build community. Y'all don't want to be mothers. So what's the point? Y'all travel all the time. It's just wild, man. I don't really understand it, bro. And women would rather be single and miserable than go talk to a guy and tell him, "Oh, how you doing? My name is woo woo woo. You know, I was just, you know," they'd rather just be. I'd never approach a man. I had a bitch tell me I'd never ask a girl, a boy to be my boyfriend. I'm like, just masculine, bro. Just masculine. Them baby mamas, they know, you know, even if this is the dude that's just dicking them down and they just want to get dicked down because they mad at their baby daddy or whatever situation may be, they gonna go get that guy. These single entitled women that have no children probably, bro, they feel like they the prize. And, you know, regardless, 30 is 30, you know, or you not a try, you know, but you got to go shoot your shot. As much as women want equal rights, they don't want none of the cons that come with the men. None of the having to approach a woman, you know, having to pay for. Some of y'all women got to pay for niggas, dog. But in general, to me, it is what it is. Oh, leave some for us. Most of these women whole existence is a man. They wouldn't be nothing without a man. They hold talking points on the internet as a man, doing makeup for a man. Everything is about a man. A man, a man, a man, a man, a man. Leave some men for us. How about you go get what you want? They always want a handout. Be aggressive and go get what you want. But hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.
I really started to realize that I didn't want kids when I was like 25. I remember asking around, I'd be like, would you recommend it to other people? The answers were always scary to me. Like a lot of mothers would be like, I wish I waited. It's gonna change your life forever. Some moms that were happy that they had kids, they would still say things that I didn't relate to. Like before they had kids, their life didn't have meaning or purpose and their kids saved them. And I just don't resonate to that either. Like I know what my purpose is in life. I feel fulfilled. I don't feel like anything's missing out of my life. I made a chart on like what makes me the happiest in life. One of the main reasons is because I have the freedom to do what I want to do. Then move to a different country if I want. I can travel the world for a year. I want to sleep in, I want to be able to sleep in. If I want to bed rot for a week or two, I want to be able to have the freedom to do that. I want to say people that have kids don't have freedom. They definitely do, but it's limited. Growing up, I was always babysitting. We were always babysitting kids from church or babysitting our little siblings. It's really hard for me to romanticize something that I've been doing since I was a kid. Like I've changed enough diapers and made enough bottles to last me a lifetime. Like I have 9 siblings, 1 or 2 or 3 or all of them are gonna have kids at some point. If I have baby fever, I can just go to their house and kidnap my nephew or niece. Your body is never the same after you have kids, and I'm not okay with that. It's taken me 29 years to love my body, then have a child and have to restart that entire process all over again. No, the rate of single mothers is just astronomically high. You just never know until you actually have a child with somebody if they're going to be a good father or not, or a good husband or not. You should be having that child knowing that the possibility of you being a single mother is very high, and be okay with that. And I'm just not okay with that. I love sleep. Like, that's actually my favorite time of the day. I am not willing to give up the best part of my day. For the next 16 years, I'll have to wake up early and drop you to school. Just cannot commit to that. I did want kids at one point in time, but I think that was before I really knew what I wanted. This is my frontal lobe started to develop. I was like, yeah, that sounds like a nightmare for me, actually. Moral of the story, I don't want kids. If you want kids, please don't let this video discourage you from having kids. I feel like if you're meant to have kids, you'll have that maternal instinct, and just not my journey. But yeah, anyways, thanks for listening.
And yes, I'm a woman with 3 kids who prefers a man with no kids. My 4th child gotta be your first. I don't care, because I already know how men be over their baby mamas. I already know how much men love their baby mamas. They could have a whole female. They could be in love with that woman, whatever the case scenario is. But as soon as their baby mama texts them, I want to lay up. I want to see you. You know what I'm saying? They come running. If their baby mama need anything, they going to make sure they stand on it. They going to make sure they stand on whatever their baby mama and their kids need. Men really do genuinely be loving the hell out of their baby mamas. I ain't got time for it. I want my 4th child to be your first child, and you're not going to have to worry about me going back to my baby daddies, nothing. Because one thing about me, when I move on, baby. So, yeah, I just don't got time for that. I want to be the only woman you love. I want to be the only woman you don't play about. I want to be the only woman you going to come and take care of whatever it is that I need you to take care of. I'm the woman who, I'm the only woman who, I want to be the only woman who stresses you out, who can literally push one button and you just be pissed off. I don't want another woman having that much power over you. Nah. Men be sitting up there lying, talking about, I can't stand my baby mama. She get on my nerves. Oh my God, I hate her. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay. Then that be the woman they really love the most, and they never gonna stop loving. And still at the end of the day, don't play about. Don't be fooled.
And then I was told, okay, not only do you not have a man, you don't have any kids. So who's gonna take care of you when you get old? And my first reaction, my first thought is, not every kid takes care of their parents. Let's just look at the numbers. Let's just pop it up on the screen right here. Majority of people in the nursing homes have children. And then I thought deeper. I live a relatively healthy lifestyle, and God forbid if some type of freak accident happens. But I plan on being healthy enough to the point where I can die in my home alone. I didn't think dying was a group activity. I think y'all just got mixed confused. And while we're at it, that's the reason why y'all have children? Y'all are having children just so somebody can feel obligated to take care of you? You have to push out another human being and place them in this world? This one right here. Just so somebody can wipe your crusty ass? Now, if that's not selfish, I don't know what is. I really want people to reevaluate this whole kids thing. First of all, I love children. Love them. I'm a teacher. They love me. But is it fair to bring children in 2026 and beyond? I'm going to get worse off. Just so you can be taken care of. It's a 50-50 chance they may not even have enough money to even have their own place, let alone be able to house you. The way this world going, you have to push somebody out of your whole vagina just so you can juggle the costs, or maybe or maybe not they'll take care of you. Are y'all cool? And for the people who really don't want to be here, and you got parents like that that's reminding you all the fucking time, that, oh, I put a roof over your head, I did this about that. They're constantly reminding you of the things that they have to do to sustain you because they chose to have you. What's up? We all want to talk because I can talk.
Can we stop telling women who are in their 30s that the likelihood of us finding a man who is childless, child-free, whatever, who don't have kids is impossible? Because it's really not. It's not that hard to not knock somebody up, and there's also plenty of guys out here who do not have children. That's it. That's all. Now, am I negating or avoiding the fact that there are going to be a lot of men who have children while you're dating in your 30s? I am not ignoring that fact at all. I know that that is true. We are in the time where people were figuring things out, making dumb mistakes in their younger days, whatever, until they got kids. I just don't date those people. And I know for a fact, me being a person who doesn't have children, that there are a lot of people out here who don't have children, including my friends, their men, other. Just stop using that. Stop saying that because it's not true. It's not true, and it's a stupid thing to say because a lot more people are just not having kids. Let's start there. And secondly, if someone truly doesn't want kids, especially if they don't want to have them for themselves, then why are y'all trying so hard to force people who already don't want kids or don't care for kids or whatever to be with people who have kids just because the likelihood of you finding somebody in your 30s that doesn't have kids, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.